What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Itzrealtony with another Game of Thrones video for you today. Well, at least it's Game of Thrones related. As you can see, I'm not camera ready, and I'm very tired. You could look down in that right hand corner, and you see what time it is. It is 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, 2:22, and I don't really care because this is a serious matter. I was scrolling down Twitter while I was waiting for a One Piece chapter to drop. If you like content like that, stay around. But as I was waiting for the chapter to drop, I came across this article, and full disclosure, I don't usually do videos like this, so I couldn't tell you if this is a legit article or not. Like I said, I was scrolling down Twitter, so I couldn't tell you if this is legit, but it's by the IndieWire. Y'all can tell me down the section if this is legit or not, and if this is a source to actually trust. I couldn't tell you, so take it as is. And it's by somebody named Zach, but it says Game of Thrones creators plan to be very drunk and far from the internet when series finale airs. So I clicked on it immediately. That is, if you follow me, you know how I feel about some of the stories so far, and I'll let y'all know ahead of time. I love the show. The show is what introduced me to the world of Ice and Fire. I was lucky enough to be able to catch it when it aired day one. I was lucky enough to be able to do that, and I was lucky enough to fall in love with it from then on out. So I have respect for the show, but that's what brought me into the world of the books, and I love the books. So I'm one of those guys now. But so that's just a full disclosure. So it's not like I ever don't think I hate the show, but I will give it constructive criticism when it's due, and these last few seasons definitely deserve it, especially this last one. And stuff like that screams red flags for me. Like it's just oh man, that's alarms ringing. So let's read this article real quick, and if you like videos like this and you want to see more, let me know what y'all think. I mean, like, not just articles and stuff. I don't really do news source, but yeah, let me know what y'all think about this, and we're gonna try to make it quick so I can go to bed and be up in about 4 hours. But we're going to start with this. With the final season of Game of Thrones ready to debut this month, showrunners David Benioff and DP Weiss have the near impossible task of ending HBO fantasy blockbuster series on a note that pleases millions of fans across the world. As of right now, you're not fulfilling that job. But in the recent interview that Entertainment Weekly, the two creators admitted that they worried about letting fans down with the ending, even if they are fully aware that's going to happen on some scale. To avoid the backlash, Benioff and Weiss already have set their plans for series finale night. Now, with that being said, yes, you can't. What they're trying to say is you can't please everybody. Yes, that's true. That's true. But there's still okay. So what I'm trying to say is, no, you can't please everybody with their own headcanon. I'm gonna put it that way, like in the manga community, in the anime community, headcanon. Yeah, people would get mad when they headcanon isn't, correct. But that's only a little bit. The rest of it is like most of these people are still okay with the story if the story's good. From a narrative perspective, if it's still good, that's okay. Yes, even I would be mad sometimes and by mad, I'm using that vaguely, because when I say mad, I mean like, oh man, my theory wasn't right. That's what I mean by mad. I'm like, what the fuck is no, that's not what I mean. So I don't. Yes, they're absolutely right. You can't please all fans, but that's not what this is. This season's I've been trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, and they keep proving me wrong every single time. And you as a fan and I as a fan, we both see this. So all of us as a whole, we can't keep lying to ourselves, okay? But let's continue. We will be in an undisclosed location, turning off our phones and opening various bottles Guys, I'm telling you now. Y'all better start reading the books if you show onlys, because I think they're pretty much telling you after the Starbucks fiasco, after the Starbucks cup thing. Yeah, if y'all wasn't realizing by the story itself that they just stopped caring, this should scream to you. If this is real, this should scream out some, yeah. This, oh my God. At some point, if and when it's safe to come out again, everybody like HBO Thrones publicists will give us a breakdown of what was out there without us having to actually experience it. And you know what I call that, guys? I call that being a coward. And that's, if y'all don't understand what's wrong with that, then I don't think you'll ever understand. Each episode is supposed to be like 15 million, right? So these is millions on the line. This is millions on the line. And you're telling me that that's okay? That, oh, we gonna stay away because we know we ain't gonna please all fans. I think you're staying away because you know that you probably ain't gonna please none of the fans. That's what I'm getting out of this. And that's not cool for something that brought me into this amazing world. And we can't, oh my God, guys, they're gonna blame you, they're gonna blame me, they're gonna blame all of us for not liking it. And they're gonna say that we're being crybabies when they're showing us clear death signs. All right. Added many of, I plan to be drunk and very far from the internet. Very far from the internet. So oh my God, like I said, I'm sorry, guys. Hold up. I apologize. So, series finale have been a make it or break it legacy maker. yeah, reading that too. So I think it's supposed to be like make it or break it legacy maker for both beloved shows and for the showrunner who executed them. So then he proceeded to talk about loss in The Sopranos and how those affected those directors. We want people to love it, I said. It matters a lot to us. We spent 11 years doing this. We also know no matter what we do, even if it's an optimal version, that a certain number of people will hate the best of all possible versions. There is no version where everybody says, I have to admit, I agree with every other person on the planet that this is the perfect way to do this. No, okay, look. This is them trying already to kind of make excuses, because what's going on is, no, you're not going to please everybody. No, once again, I said this already. You can't please everybody, but it's still, you can still make a satisfying story for everybody, to where even the people that you don't please is still going to say, I can't be mad at the end. So this brings up a good example. So I was watching one of my homies' videos, and I gave them the benefit of the doubt. And I wrote in this conversation like, you know what? I can't even be mad at them for the Arya kill, because they set it up with the blue, the green, and the brown eyes and stuff, even though we know that it was all mixed out of order, etc. I said, okay, I could give them a pass. I don't usually watch the inside because I don't want anything to conflict with my thoughts afterwards. Like, I want to go off the dome when I'm making Game of Thrones videos. So I don't watch the aftermath until after I done my videos and everything else. And then I see what everything else is. You know what I mean? What everybody else have to say. So when I find out that they said that they only been planning that for 3 years, the time didn't add up. So that they just said, and then you read with it. It just didn't feel right for Jon Snow to do it. So they changed the story. It wasn't right. And I looked as stupid because I gave them the benefit of the doubt, thinking that they planned that the whole time, even though I noticed something was off when the saying was all backwards. But I still gave them the benefit of the doubt, and I was wrong. So I was perfectly fine with it until y'all admitted that y'all didn't even plan it. And my initial thoughts was right off the back that wasn't supposed to go to Arya, and that the blue was probably meant for the dead, period. Not the Night King, but just White Walkers. And I would have been perfectly fine with that. Not White Walkers, but whites. I would have been perfectly fine with that. But that's when that saying comes from. Again, it's subverting expectation that everybody love using. And now it's in my vocabulary more and more every day. God, guys, I'm loving this. Man. Okay, let me see where I left off at, guys. Okay, so a good story isn't a good story if you have a bad ending. Added Benny off. Of course we worry. It's also part of the fun of any show that people love arguing about it. Drones begin. Okay, so that's just kept it off. So, in conclusion, what he's saying is, and by the way, that completely contradicts themselves. Like, yeah, of course we fair, but that's the fun of having a show. So why would you hide from the internet if you're worried, but you still want to have fun with it and see people argue about it and have their opinion? So you're running away from the internet. Look, people are not going to agree with me. I don't want y'all to agree with me. I want y'all to read the article, see what y'all and if the article is real. I'm not, once again, full disclosure, I do not know if the article is legit or not. So with that being said, y'all can debate it. Let me know in the comment section what you think. I can't tell you. I'm not telling you what's right. I'm just telling you from my perspective that those are red flags. That it's with the story that we get, even the average show watcher should understand that some stuff is just not right, and this everything is just kind of imploding on itself. Get that with the coffee cup, with everything that I just said. If y'all like the video, hit that like button. If you dislike the video, hit that dislike button. And if you rock with your boy, you already know what to do. I'm out. Peace. I hope everybody enjoy the rest of their day, night, or afternoon.